Art imitates life, life imitates art. You can look at it two different ways. You're actually looking at it from opposite ends of the spectrum. It's the same thing. There's an old saying that you should write what you know. If you like staying in your comfort zone, sure. If you want to expand your horizons and give added dimension to your writings, oh hell no. What I like to do, I do draw from life experiences as I'm putting things together. Sometimes good, sometimes bad. If I'm setting up a scene and I'm trying to create a mood, I look back on my life and I think about times when I felt this particular way. And so I'll draw on the things that made me feel that way and how I felt. And I do stick with a very hard bit of advice, but very important, and it's show, don't tell. So-and-so was in a very nostalgic mood. I've got to take your word for it. So-and-so looked at the picture on the wall and it reminded them of growing up, spending summers at their grandparents', playing in the river with their friends, hiking, riding bikes, and a simpler time. So different than the situation they're in now. There, I have just shown you that they're feeling very nostalgic for their childhood. And I can do that because I'm drawing on my life experiences. Now, I've written books about being a wrestler, and I obviously have drawn on my experiences being, an independent wrestler for 11 years. The feel of being slammed into the ring, the feel of somebody putting you in a hammerlock or an arm bar or a figure four, and how it does kind of pull and strain and everything, and you want to make sure that it doesn't get worse. I've written based on my experiences of being like a roadie for a friend's small band, realizing just moving the small amps and everything that I was doing, visualizing how it would be if I was working for a bigger crew and having to do a lot more stuff, truckloads instead of van loads. How I felt when I had a certain injury or an illness, or the sensation and experience of when you're cooking a meal, and you've got a lot going on and all the stress. I draw from my experiences. But sometimes my experiences have been a little extreme, shall we say. And if you're really interested, like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll tell you guys about a really big one.